Well, hi guys. This is the last video I'll do of Portugal 2019. Obviously, I'm back home now. The bike is also back. I went to Manchester last Friday to pick it up from the depot. All was fine, came back safely. The whole transport system has been absolutely fantastic, a really good service, no delays, everything worked really well. Um, so yes, now back in the UK, still a sunny UK, but a lot cooler. Temperatures now very autumnal, with it being September. So it just gives you a chance to maybe reflect on the trip as a whole. Portugal's a beautiful place. It's a lovely country with some lovely people. Lends itself to motorcycle riding, in particular the areas where I was on eastern Portugal, which is very rural, um, sort of very non-touristic. Um, until you get into the national parks where there is tourism, but it's mainly Spanish and Portuguese tourism. I didn't have an English speaking person um, from the time I got off the plane until time I got back to Porto. Um, no English people at all. Plenty of other nationalities, but absolutely no English, no UK people at all. Which was brilliant because you immerse yourself into the culture. Um, you're accepted by the people and have a great time. Yes, it's a language barrier. I can't speak Portuguese, but I have picked up a few phrases, which does help. But generally speaking, facial expressions say a lot to people about how you're enjoying the company or how they're enjoying your company. So it all worked really, really well. Um, the riding, the riding was outstanding. The roads in Portugal are absolutely brilliant. They're very quiet, even on the main roads. The traffic is maybe a good 60% less than what we have in the UK. You do not see the amount of vehicles on the road. The roads are in very, very good condition. Even some of the smaller roads, yes, they do get broken up, a bit rutted, but nothing which is untowards. Um, on the smaller roads, some days I could count on one hand the amount of vehicles I saw. The amount of bikes, hardly any, one or two here and there, but certainly out on the trails, not one other bike. In fact, not one other person except for a sheep herder with a flock of sheep. Um, that was it. Solitude is prevalent, and yes, I immersed myself in that and found it very, very much enjoyable. So the roads, brilliant riding, scenery absolutely stunning. Um, the off-road side of things, yeah, maybe not the right thing to do. Go to be solo when you go on a lot of the off-roads, particularly the remote areas. Um, I was very lucky, no major incidents, so everything was okay, and the bike ran faultlessly. If I'd had a problem, then it could well have turned into a major problem, especially when you're 8, 9 miles away from any habitation or any main road. So that's just something for the future. Maybe it's not a particularly good idea when solo. The actual route, the ACT route, the Touareg sponsored ACT route, um, it's a brilliant route. They do state a 5-day route from top to bottom. Um, and the map is very informative as a good guide. It's imperative to get the GPX file, which I had, and that was brilliant. It was very, very accurate and displayed the route perfectly. My own personal opinion, it's not a route for complete beginners on larger adventure bikes. Particularly on the first and second day, there are some very technical sections which are taxing. Um, I missed parts out because because I'm not as technical trail rider. I'm not fit enough. I don't have the skills. So I did miss parts out of the technical off-roading sections and linked things together with the roads, and that suited my way of riding and suited for the whole holiday. Um, a lot of the trails did get easier as the time went on further south. Day 3 was fantastic trails, a lot more smoother, a lot more enjoyable to ride. Still had sort of technical sections in them, but probably not as rutted and as bad as they are on some of the mountainous sections on day 1 and day 2. Um, yeah, I'd love to go back and do the sections I've not done further south, and it would be brilliant to get back to get all the way down to the Atlantic coast. Who knows, one day. Um, Overall, I did 737 miles in Portugal. That's from the time of leaving Porto to time to get back to the depot at Porto. I'm sure a lot of people would think that's not a lot for a week's riding, but for me it was ideal. It balanced out well for the times I do a lot of stopping, a lot of scenery, taking video, etc. Stopping, talking to people, having to drink a coffee, cold drinks, and the rest of it. And it just worked out fine because at the end of the day, it is a holiday as well as just a riding holiday. Um, so yeah, I'm quite proud of the fact I've done over 700 miles over in Portugal, um, and yeah, that's splitting the 5 days of the ACT route down. I would suspect really, for my standards, it's probably more like a 10-day holiday. So who knows? Maybe the second half, maybe another year. I'll definitely go back. As I say, the country grew on me, and I do like it. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the full reflections. I can't give any more statistics. I haven't a clue how much fuel I use and all the rest of it, and I'm going to bore you with that side of things. Um, just suffice to say that yeah, I worked okay, the bike worked okay, and that's what made it all gel together. So yeah, this is the end of the video now. I will do a complete video of the trip. I do have a lot of video footage I've taken on bike and off bike. So I'll knock something up together. It needs a lot of editing, etc., which I'm not brilliant at. So probably a month or two might see that happen. But for now, this is really Portugal 2019 signing off.